Hello friends, Mr. Alex back with another book for Hispanic Heritage Month. This time we're going to do one of my favorites that I'm going to translate for you because the copy that I have is in Spanish. But before we start reading, let's sing the song that I taught you last time. Take a look at my book. Take a look at my book. Here's the title, the author's name. Here's the front cover, back cover, spine. The title of this book is Monstruo Rosa. I'm going to say that again because I said it in Spanish. Monstruo Rosa. Pink monster. One more time in English. Pink monster. And it's by Olga de Dios. That's the author, Olga de Dios. And she also happens to be the illustrator. The illustrator is the person who draws all the drawings. So what's the name of our book? Pink Monster by Olga de Dios, who wrote all the words and did all the illustrations. Well, from the cover of the book, we know a little bit about what this book is about, right? We know it's about a pink monster. Let's take a look inside and see what the book has to tell us. This book is dedicated to all people that have sometimes felt like a pink monster. Pink Monster by Olga de Dios. Even before I was born, I was different from everyone else. Take a look at all those eggs. Which one is different? How is it different? I was pink and everyone else was white. Take a look at those pictures. What other differences do you see? I knew you'd be able to spot some differences. Pink Monster was big. Everyone else was small. Pink Monster always smiled at all the silliness. Nobody else could smile because their beaks wouldn't let them. They all lived together in a place where everything was white. The sky was covered by a big cloud. The trees, the houses, even the ground was white. When they played hide and seek, Pink Monster would always lose. Why do you think Pink Monster would always lose? Look down at the picture. What's different? And when Pink Monster would climb up a tree, he would always fall down. He'd laugh, but he'd always fall down. And look at the tree, how the tree is crying. The tree couldn't hold up Pink Monster. Pink Monster was too heavy. None of the other people were too heavy. When nighttime came, everyone would go to their houses to sleep. Do you think Pink Monster is going to be able to go inside his house? I think he's too big. What do you think is going to happen? Let's see. So Pink Monster would lie on the ground and he would hug his house all night long. And he would dream about finding other places to live. One day, Pink Monster decided to look for another place, and he set out on a journey. He left behind the big white cloud, the white trees, the white houses, and everyone else. He went up and down mountains on his bicycle. He crossed an ocean in a paper boat. And when he finished crossing the ocean, he wore the paper boat like a hat. He crossed a desert, sleeping all day and singing all night. What silly things do you see on those 2 pages? What do you think he saw in the ocean and in the desert? Many days passed. Many nights passed. More days passed. More nights passed. The sun came out. Sometimes it rained. And sometimes a rainbow came out. Oh my goodness! In this place, look at the size of that rainbow. It's huge! And it's so beautiful. And look at that cloud. It's smiling. And in the place where the sun and the rain and the rainbow would come out, he met all sorts of different people. He met Round Guy, who would roll from place to place. He met Yellow Bird, who could fly and sing. He met the Frog with 3 eyes, who could jump and look everywhere at once. And he met Blue Monster, who gave the best hugs because he had the longest arms. Do you see the yellow bird? Do you see the frog with the 3 eyes? I know you can see Round Guy and Blue Monster. And they would laugh and play all day long, singing and laughing and playing. And look, even the bees are happy buzzing around. And look, the trees are all smiling and the flowers are smiling. And when nighttime came, they all went to their houses. Which house do you think belongs to Pink Monster? I bet you can pick it out. Pink Monster doesn't have to sleep outside anymore, does he? Pink Monster decided he was going to stay in this place and live there. And he never stopped smiling. Oh, and look, his friends from the other place came to visit. And they were all coming in a line. And there's Pink Monster holding a sign and waving to them. And do you know what that sign says? It says, welcome. It says, welcome. Thank you for taking the time to read with me today. Pink Monster is one of my favorite stories to read with my son Victor. Olga de Dios is one of my favorite authors. She's from a little town in Spain. And Olga knows that even though we're different, or we might speak a different language, we all deserve a place to be happy and feel special. That's why she wrote the book, Pink Monster. I hope you liked listening to it. I sure loved reading it for you. I'll see you next time. Take care.